Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, let's do a little bit of stuff today. I'm not quite sure how long I will do, but yeah, there is a lot that has happened on the code generation side. I mean, if you followed the streams, then yeah, you didn't really know where we are. But yeah, basically every module now writes on the file like that. That registers its systems, its assets, its serializers for the assets, and then, for example, if it has input bindings as well, I added that yesterday, then we write those out as well, so we don't need to register them manually anymore. And I think that runs. I think last I tried that runs. Yes. So that's a good start. I think I've submitted all of that. Let me just quickly... Yeah, we did. Oh, there's... Okay, yeah, there's one more that I need to input action system. There is... this one that needs to basically go away as well. And this one goes away. And I think... Why do we have to deserialize? Oh, because of that. Okay, all good. So I think with that it still works. Yeah. Good. Let me quickly commit that. Removed manual register. All right. Guess we push that right away. Currently the code generation is broken on the GitHub. I probably... maybe we fix that. Yeah, during the week somewhere. Like during this week's stream somewhere. I'm not sure when, because I need to look up how to do it properly. I think it shouldn't take too long. I think it should be fairly easy to do, but yeah. That being said, let's try the code generation. So for that, what I would want to do is probably try it out in the graphics module. No, sorry. Probably game core, right? Is where the camera lives, yeah. So what I would want to do is create here new text document, call it camera. Well, camera.com is good enough. I'd say. And here I basically copy more or less this thing in. Don't think I need this per se here. And then I want just that. Just like that. Then the question is, can we add that to our public files? So in game core, what I would want to do is camera.com. Then let's generate the project here. Let's see what we get. I would have thought that that should already be there, but okay. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, maybe I didn't do that yet. Yeah, that's fair, I think. Because I moved that quite late. Yes, like or Monday maybe. I'm not sure anymore. Monday or no, I think Monday I moved that for the sub module. And maybe we don't stick with it being a sub module. I'm not sure yet. So let's let that finish, and then that's just the first time because yeah, as I moved the sub module, I had to re-download it. All right. So that's that, and then yeah, let's see, that should reload. And do we have, yeah, we do have it here, and it's not compiling. That's kind of perfect. Do I find that actually if I now do camera? Yeah, I'm not sure why it thinks it's... Ah, because it thinks it's a compute shader. That's funny. Okay, maybe we need a different file ending, but whatever. Cool. And then let's open the code gen. We need to change our profile here. So this one is Onyx game core. All right. Good. And then we do TS parser. The question is, can I do a... I mean, I won't, but that would be kind of interesting actually. If there is a way to change... God damn it, change the thing so that we would be able to parse it with the tree sitter, like create a syntax for it. But yeah, that's not really important. Okay, so I enumerable string CPP sources. is sources where source path ends with .h or HPP or CPP. Or actually, maybe I can do IEnumerable component definitions. Hey, good afternoon. Hello, hello. Ends with .comp. And then can I do accept? Is that what I want? Accept this? Produces the set difference. Yeah, I think that should be what I want. I think we can just start that and see if that works. The question is, do I need to... Okay, no. It's camera comp here. This one has... how many entries? Sources. I mean, that probably is quite a bunch. Okay, 427. And then CPP sources hopefully is 426 then. Yep. Perfect. So basically I want to here for each var components definition in component definitions. Maybe I do a component generator outside. And we probably target name. I don't think I need the target name. I might need the base path. I might need the target name space in a split way and the type database. What does it want an IEnumerable? Okay. Module namespace stack. And then we add a new item. component generator. We rename that to lowercase. Public component generator. Most of it we take from the module generator. I mean, yeah, actually not most of it. Like that, and we don't have that, we just have the source part, the module namespace stack, and the types database. Alright. And then we have a public void generate with a string component definition path. Or do we? No, yeah, let's do component definition. Or can I do? Can this be a path? No, right? C# doesn't have a path class. It's just strings always. Well, but we do string component definition is file read or text probably. Or do we want to read or in lines? Maybe we want to read in lines. It's like read lines, you read all lines. Gee. Hello? Why would you? Intelligence? Hello? What the hell happened? Gee. Oh, let's kill source tree. How was your day, Ryu? And I read the message now in the journal Discord. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Read all lines, I guess. Okay, that it was that. Okay. Oh, okay. Then, what? Oh, var. Then for each var. How did we parse that actually? Because I did that in the Python prototype. What did I do there? Is this the Python prototype? Ah, looks like it. Probably it's in here. So how did we do that? Parse comp file. I parse it by lines and then I go through. line by line, okay. We have some sort of like context. Okay, so we probably do that again as well. So let's do a struct component definition public string name. I think we had that as well. Yeah, here, right? Exactly. So we have this, and we have do we need a fully qualified name? I'm not sure if we need. Type ID. Oh, we need the attributes later on, but for now that could just be a list. Or like a string. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so basically what we want to do is for each is well, actually we might not need that. If line trim, so where are trimmed, we always trim it of course, and then trimmed starts with then we are basically parsing an attribute. And if trimmed in how did we do that there? Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. That's not very smart, I guess, but I mean we can do trimmed in Swede. We can make it smarter later. Then let's do component definition current. At 1, 2 what was that, like -1, or was it 1? think it was like that. If well, actually, wait, var component, well, attributes are string. Like that. And I mean, yeah, kinda like that. If line. So how did the name work then? Oh, it's right afterwards, okay. I see. That's very naive, I guess. I mean, I guess what we could do is actually iterate with a number 4. And then if our line, well, trimmed, starts with that, I mean, we need to do it like way better than that. And our current component is null, then we create a new one with name that, attributes that. Current components add. That would be line. So trimmed. Not trimmed, sorry, component definition lines at I-1 trim. And again, that's not very smart, but it will work for our use case for now. Hey GD Bobby, hi. Welcome, welcome. And if our current component is not, well, equals null or okay, where is component block? If that and is component block equals false. Now we do is component block true. And if our component block is false, we can continue. Otherwise we parse our fields, and that would be a string of field. After seeing this, yeah, I'm gonna wait for 26 reflection. I don't think that will solve all the things. There's a lot of benefits to code generation that I'm not sure if reflection will help that much, but maybe. I mean, maybe. But then again, the syntax from the reflection in C++26, I'm not sure if it's readable. So in that sense, maybe it's usable. But let's see. Let's wait for 26. I'm more than open to it, but yeah. Right, and then if we are in a component block, basically then the trimmed line I think I want to split it on space. Parts. And then the first part is the... Oh, well, we need a type as well, right? Type. And then here attributes equals empty again. Right. So, where... Yeah, no, that's fine. Well, then we have 3 parts, right? So the first part, if parts is null or empty, I guess, we continue. Otherwise, we create a field. Field equals new field. For the type is parts 0. The name is parts 1. And I think that's it. Well, and then the attributes is attributes. And let's do console right line components count at the end for now. Now we just need to call that. Generate. Well, I guess we would want to parse first. Maybe. Yeah, I think I want to first parse and then generate, so maybe I want to split that. But I'm not sure. So we want to go here. Do I have a breakpoint? Yeah, I do. Okay, well, that was great. Oh. Continue. Oh, if trim starts with and is in the component block, continue is component block equals false. Well, I guess in that case we could even do that, right? Because we were... Nah, I mean, doesn't really matter. Okay, so we have one component with no fields here because I forgot to create them, god damn it. Fields. Is that not? What? Why does that not work? Or is it because it's not used, maybe? Current component. Oh, is it because it's not... That's public, that's why. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted. Attributes is non-camera component. And then I have attributes, empty name, primary and type. And yeah, that works great. I think I want to probably split. Can I split on a list of things? I can maybe. Does that split? And then I don't have the... Oh yeah, that does split. Perfect. Although I don't really need the let me go there. I don't need those. So then I want to add a couple of parameters here. So for example, let's try here hidden and transient. Let's try hidden and transient here. Add an empty line, why not? And then let's rerun that. Perfect. Split. Remove empty entries. Oh, can I combine them? Is that a... And trim entries? Yeah, perfect. Exactly how I would want it. So we have hidden transient here. Perfect. And then hidden transient, hidden transient. Oh. Need to continue there. Okay. Wait a second. Oh, we always need to clear the attributes after adding field. Yeah, perfect. So I guess what we could try as well, just to be funny here. So that would be the other one that I want. Perfect. Alright, cool. So far, so good. Is that the best parser? No. It is assuming a lot of things, which we probably have to change eventually. But for the first version, good enough. So basically what I want is change those to a list of attribute field attribute. Oh, that's a name or whatever. We don't. Oh, struct field attribute. Or actually no, what did I call that there in Python? Attributes, annotation attribute. Why not? And this would be as well a list of annotation attributes. The question is, can I do that? So read only is an annotation attribute. Does that work? Okay. Can I not? Why does that? What is the problem? It's not an interface. Is that not how you extend? C# extend. Can I only do that with the classes? Okay. Good to know, I guess. I forgot that's a thing. C# inherit struct. Also I can only have I guess I could have it as that. But it needs to be like that or what? By annotation attribute. Interface. Ah, okay. Can I do work with that? I think I can. I think I can use it like that. Don't think that had quite a lot. No. And I think it can still have probably... So an interface probably is allowed to have stuff, right? Okay, maybe not. My C# days are long ago. Okay, so I can have methods, but I can have properties. Oh, what? Okay, yeah, I can. So I could have public like that. Ah, is it because I need to then public string? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Let's just that. And I can have a default implementation. Perfect. So what I want to have is a bool is allowed or is so I want this basically is valid for time. It's I think the only thing I need. Well, and then maybe a void. I think I have more than that, right? I had... okay, maybe not. Not that one. No, was it there? Or was it here? No, that's not it. I mean, I thought I have that already somewhere. Maybe not. I maybe only did it with the editors. Yeah. I think that was it. Okay, yeah. But the attributes probably have as well the same. So probably the, yeah, is valid for although the attribute, wait, hold on, the attribute yeah, no, I think that makes sense. And then bool Or like not bool maybe, void. Or string. Or let's do void, generate. Do I need to give it the type? Probably not. Yeah, it's intelligence. Don't think it's, is it? Don't think it's AI, or? Isn't it just intelligence? Can I do a default implementation here? Okay. Join me on the dark side. Nah, I'm good. Don't need AI for my code. So struct read only would be one. Transient would be another one. Hidden would be another one. But AI needs you, really, does it? I don't think so. Well, I mean, maybe to get better, right? Yeah, sure. I was told the same thing 6 months ago. And before that, 6 months ago. I'm pretty sure before that, 6 months ago. Five years ago? No. At least not in my circle. I've not heard it that long. But yeah. Maybe, right? I mean... Clear. That is true. But please don't make me cry. So we split on the comma. Oh wait. We split on that. And then we do the same string trim. String remove empty. Oh yes, and that was attribute strings. That was actually very much a shitstorm inside the company. People were pissed about that. I mean the players as well, but even internally, because not a lot of people, like some of us, me included, heard from that from the news. Not even internally. Which is kinda fucked up. Yep. So in C# get all classes that implement interface. Okay. Let's try that. So that would be I annotation attribute. Now don't have money because we have to pay artists more. Sounds about right. Actually, I think I can make that. Actually, I think I can make that different, right? I mean, let's try to do it like that for now. Ah, okay. Can I do another, so I have the... Oh, okay, I can do that. So public class annotation attribute system. Well, actually, I probably want to have just, let's call it Onyx, or like maybe we can do it attribute. Or wait, hold on. Is it maybe just that I do inherit from that? Do I need to inherit something or not? Maybe I need to cash in my stocks. What stocks? What stocks do you have? Maybe I just want to do it like that. Got that. Sorry. I'm a little bit busy with my C# deciphering. Oh, okay. Context -3 messages. I'm not sure if my math can do that, but I think I did it. So I think I want to get all the... Actually, maybe don't need to do that, right? Wait. Maybe I need to do public class attribute inherits from system attribute, and then we inherit here from attribute, so that we have only hours. But it's not spamming that much, or I mean, I can limit it again a little bit. And like writes once every hour or something like that. So that should be that, and then if, well, for each var attribute string in attribute strings, if attribute string, so well, if our annotation attributes select attribute name, probably to, well, equals, or attribute string comparison invariant culture ordinary ignore case, I guess is what we want first, or default attribute. If our attribute is valid, then we push it into our attributes list. Oh, where is not null? Can I somehow instantiate that then? Or can I just... what? That is a type. Oh, okay. So probably activator for whatever reason, of course. Create instance from the attribute. Now we need to cast that to type. Guess, well, I guess to an attribute. Why is that the problem? Is that a problem? Doesn't seem like it is. Okay. New attribute. I guess we do it like that. Beards. Or whatever. Let's see what comes out. Attributes 0. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, but that worked. Yeah, take care of yourself. All good. Thanks for dropping by. Oh wait, is it because I'm stupid and I need to copy it too? I mean, I guess we could do, but current component. No. Okay, maybe not. Copy. Oh. No. Hmm. Why? I mean, I guess I take that, but that's really stupid. Or can I do a new list and then I copy here the attributes? Maybe that is better. That works. Hidden transient. I mean, that's kind of perfect. That's exactly how I would have wanted that to work. Nice. Description. Mm-hmm. One can do value, maybe. Do I need any airs? What airs? Like what other attributes did I add in the Python already? Hidden read only. Tooltip. Okay, yeah, we can add those as well. Description. Tooltip. Min. Well, that one is a little bit problematic. Let's do string for now. Max. And then the other one was editor. I think that was all of them, right? X-min. Yeah. The only other question is... Can I... C# class, generic class? I guess that would work. T. And then that is T. Then you complain about that. Because I don't think I get that done in the list, right? Probably. Or do I? Oh, okay, I get that. Min 1. How does that work? Is generic type, okay. Hmm. It's not base type. I would want to have the base name. But I don't think I can get that, or what? C# get generic type name. Because I do think that min won't work. I guess what we could do is... in the attributes we change the name. Probably because I don't think if I write min now it won't work, right? So if I say min here, this won't do it. Right? Yeah. So I think what I want to do is var well, if attribute is generic type, then we want to do our attribute name is that, but then attribute name if is start and attribute name ends with this weird sign, then we do attribute name exactly. I mean, is that so hard to find out? I mean, what? Is that so hard to find out? Almost. God damn it. Okay, min. Attribute read only, transient, hidden, name, description, tooltip, min. Oh. I guess it's this, and then attribute name remove with attribute name index off. And I guess we can make that a little bit more more efficient. Okay, perfect. Oh no. Why? Ah. Oh. So I would need to, for example, if attribute is generic. Okay, no. That's not it. Alright, how do you do that? C# create from runtime type. Does it make generic? Well, okay, let's I guess maybe that's not that simple. I have a different idea then maybe. For those two. I have a different idea for that. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's just keep the activator thing as is. And then this one I will do different. We will do actually a different kind of thing. So we will add another attribute. What are the default C# attributes? What kind of attributes are there already? Or is there none? You always have to do one yourself. C# attributes. Predefined attributes, okay. Well, okay, that doesn't really help, so I guess I need a new one. Let's call or how about we do this? That's a min attribute. Then we have public float, well, class float min or min float. Maybe we do that, and then if base type so basically if where attribute dot name equals that. Or attribute base type. Okay, let's keep it. Let's keep it like that. So basically if that, then return true. If attribute base type is not null and attribute base type well, actually it's fine with that probably. Something like that. Oh, perfect. So that's a min one. But we probably have to what the fuck? Guess that doesn't work, right? Because yeah, that doesn't work. I'm not sure how we would want to do that, but yeah. So maybe not like that. The fuck? Are you trying to annoy her? Or what's your plan? So that doesn't work. But I mean, I probably rethink that a little bit. Maybe I have here and public string name. Is it like that? Then I could do Like that? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Actually, maybe it's like name. Min. Yeah. Oh, okay. Is it like that? Or what do you not like here? Okay, I think it's oh, okay. Well, whatever. And then if our attribute custom attributes first or default where attribute or name attribute. Is name it has, yeah. It has. Wait, isn't that? I'm not quite sure what you not like here. But okay. I mean, basically it's that, then name attribute as name. value. Is attribute dot name. Beautiful. Kinda like that. You know, life is good when you forget stuff you do at your day job. Yeah, it has ads as well, yeah. Well, I'm not quite sure what he doesn't like there, but... the custom attributes. Custom attribute data. Attribute. Maybe attribute type is that. And then that. And then new attribute type. I mean, that's just sort of like really... Kinda, yeah. It does. Cannot convert type to via reference conversion, boxing conversion, unwrapping conversion, or null type conversion. Sure. Do I need to do this? Blah 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 blah. I would want to get my type C# get value of attribute. Oh, okay. So it's attribute, get custom attribute. And that is our so let's do a for each var custom attribute in attribute that if custom attribute type is type of name, then I want to get that thing, so get custom attribute type of name. Let's see what we get here first. I don't know. Okay. Can I add a watch for that? Okay, I guess not. Okay, never mind. I don't know why intelligence was stupid. Tooltip. Min float. Okay. Custom attribute. That attribute type is that, yes. And the question is, where does it store that stuff in? So basically I would want to have name. Is name attribute is attribute. Get custom attribute. But what do I do here? Isn't that attribute? Oh, then maybe I need to cast it to name. And then I can do that. That worked. God damn it. Because it's simpler to use sig for that. That's why. I didn't want to bother with the MSVC command line and then Clang command line and whatnot. Because for sig I just give it the def file and it exposes all the public stuff automatically. Maybe it's as simple with other tools, other compilers, but didn't want to bother. And sig is very, very small in terms of the size as well. You don't need to install the full tool chain or whatever. If you have a suggestion how to, like, what to use instead, I'm up for it, but yeah. I know, I know. It's in a dev branch, it's not final yet. I know that I'm missing that part. And I'm not sure what I would want to do for that. It's probably something like, yeah, installing it. Or like putting it at least into the dependencies of the readme, right? And then throwing an error if it's not there and stuff like that. We are still working on the code generation, so it's not finished. And it's definitely not ready yet to be used. If you don't know what you need to do. It's mostly there, but that SIG part is one that is, yeah, not final yet. But yeah, thank you for reminding. I mean, I knew that it's on my list, but still thank you for checking that and like noticing that, I guess. Because if I would have forgotten, that would be bad. Name attribute. Value. Alright. I guess we could do as name maybe, or does it not like that? Okay. That works. Ah, shoot. Hidden min float, perfect. Read only, perfect. The only other question would be, so I guess we would do a public class min. And that one would be probably like that. But then it's like a generic T. Now we never instantiate that because that one doesn't work, right? Now we would do min of float. Well, and then basically that is that. Does that work? This is the next question, right? Probably not, because that doesn't inherit. So I have to think about that. But I mean, that's good enough for now. Max would do the same, editor would do the same, so we don't really care. Yeah. I mean, I guess what we could do as well is a min. We have a float value. We have an int value. That would be another way. The double. And the long maybe, I don't know. But I'm not even sure if I need that. I don't know. Let's see. For that I would need to find the rest of the things first. But yeah, maybe we do it like that. I'm not sure yet. Probably need to figure out the field stuff first before I do that. I think I call it a day though for today with that. We have part of it done already, so we parse, we get like the fields basically. Is it perfect? No, by no means. But it's a good start. And then tomorrow we will do the allowed types, most likely, which will be another attribute. So it will be something like types or something, and then a list of types that are allowed to be used here for that. Yeah. Is there a system? Well, C# doesn't have a vector class, right? It's called point or something like that, right? It does have a vector class. Okay, never mind. Is there a vector 2D? I guess not. Nah, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Cool. I mean, then that's nice. Then we can use that for our vector types as well. So I guess we have a vector 3 as well, vector 4. Perfect. All we need. Cool. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me today. We will be back tomorrow. And then we will add the types, as I said. And maybe the first part of the generation, like writing out the basic version of a file of that. Yeah, I mean, I have Christmas vacation. I'm not sure how much I will stream during Christmas vacation, but I will definitely work on the engine during Christmas. You say that now. Just wait and see. And there is not a lot that's left in 0.5. It's this code generation, which is a little bit already optional, but the Linux stuff I wanted to wait for my Christmas vacation to set up the machine properly. If you just need to tell me the time, right? On like not like, yeah, I mean the day probably as well then, and then I will submit the release of 0.5 exactly 1 hour before. Just kidding. I think I can do it still before, but let's see. it's not a lot left, as I said. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you tomorrow. Have a nice rest of your evening and a nice Thursday tomorrow. Bye bye, good night. Exactly, yes. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.